Sorry, that was the energy I'm used to hearing Voltace 5 shouted out in. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Magic Knight Rayearth here on Stoneface Reactions. That was in the wrong order, but I'm screwing that up all the time today. We are on the second episode of the OVA, and as we covered last time, there are certain elements of the OVA that are entirely different from the show. And when I say certain, I mean all of it. Like, I am still not completely certain that the white outfitted figure on the throne is Zagato. Princess Emerald could not be any more different from what we've seen before. Like, maybe physically she looks the same as the adult Princess Emerald, but I don't know, she's simping hard. Like, she is like the Alcyone of the show so far in the short shots that we've seen. God, what is it? Sorry, I'm trying to remember the differences of the character relationships now. I think Eagle is now supposed to be the brother of Sagato, and Lantis is just a soldier or something. So these are relationships that came up right at the end of the OVA, first episode of the OVA. So obviously I'm anticipating them to be recounted this time. I think, again, I really do enjoy where the OVA is going. I think my only difficulty is in parsing the differences between the show and the OVA. Like, if I had seen the OVA first, this would not be difficult at all. This would just be like my first interactions. It's the element that I'm trying to guess who is who and what is going on. Like, one of my biggest questions right now is what exactly is Sephiroth in relation to Earth? Because at the beginning of the OVA, they say that they are approaching Earth. They might even call it Rayearth. Maybe that's the connection, because I don't know what Rayearth means here, because Hikaru's summon thing was, some sort of lion name that's now escaping me, but it wasn't Rayearth. She doesn't say Rayearth at any point. And then they opened a portal to Sephiroth. So if the other guys were approaching Sephiroth from, like, what seems space or something, then what's the portal for? There's just these questions lingering into my mind. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, Phil Fisher, who's in the chat, because we do these live on Fridays at 11 a.m. EST, points out that the thing's name was Lexus, which makes sense because everything is named after cars in this show. But yeah, I don't know when Rayearth is actually going to make an appearance in Magic Knight Rayearth, the OVA, or if maybe they actually just did that thing. The thing that I threw off, that they might have used the word Rayearth to refer to Earth. I don't know. But there are some confusing elements. I don't know what the main plot line is here. Like, I don't know what the characters are what they are up to and for what reason. All I know is that we had the element of Hikaru meeting Manuka, and then other characters can see it. She goes on a streamscape thing where she sees Clef, rather, and apparently he's defending the Earth. The Alcyone shows up with her cat. Then she turns into a giant cat form monster. Very Sentai, if you think it through. Well, not if you think it through. It's very Sentai if you grew up with, like, Power Rangers, where like an animal would appear on Earth, and then, it would form up into a humanoid creature that would almost resemble its normal appearance. So when I say that, I mean it resembles American Sentai. Otherwise, I don't know. I need the information from OVA 2 to explain more to me so that I can have continuing thoughts. So that said, I think we're going to go ahead and jump on in and see where we go from here.
But before we get started,
make sure that you hit the like button,
hit that subscribe button,
comment down below to feed that algorithm.
On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered,
uncensored,
and uncut,
as well as some early access stuff,
you can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
Oh, that's right. In this version, they're about to all leave each other to go to different schools or something? Because they knew each other this time around instead of being strangers.
中学の卒業式まで1週間と迫ったある日、事件は伝説の桜の下で光が不思議な生き物と出会ったことによって幕を開ける。友と別れたくない。そんな光の強い願いに導かれたモコナは3人を次々と不可思議な現象に誘う。
嘘じゃなかったんだ。桜の伝説が、妖精が本当に。
少女よ、なぜ瞳に映らぬものが見える。なぜ追い求めるのだ。
I mean, talks like Rayearth talked.
心を引き裂く辛さから逃れるためか。街を覆い尽くした閃光とともに。
Oh yeah, my earlier guess that maybe Sephiroth was another layer of Earth or something.
異界から来訪したセフィールの術者たちがこの地に滅亡をもたらそうとしている。
I do like
3人は
Alcyon's new outfit.
襲来を食い止め続けていた同志クレフの口からそんな事実を聞かされる。
But to be fair, all the inactivity she got in the first and second season of the show, at least she got like a whole OVA episode.
熱く激しく燃え上がるとき、我が体は灼熱の炎を放ち、あらゆる邪悪を
Xynos is still not Rayearth.
炎の力。炎の。やー。うわ。
セフィールの聖獣使いを迎え撃つ。
I'll say this though, definitely a lot cooler looking.
地球に眠る3体のマシンを蘇らせねばならない。試練を超え、炎の聖獣と契約を交わした。
I mean, it's a 100% not a mecha anymore, but still pretty damn cool looking.
しかし、地上に滅亡をもたらす異界の城がついに降臨の時を迎えてしまう。その身を盾に魔女の封印を試みる光。セフィーロはなぜ地球に滅びをもたらそうとするのか。そして彼らがレイヤースと呼ぶこの地に秘められた伝説。
Okay, so there is a Rayearth. Okay, just to be sure, there is a Rayearth going to be happening here. I guess thankfully we got rid of all the people before this happened. And Lantis with a dog, because everybody has an animal companion for some reason.
この少女も伝説の犠牲者だというのか。
Like you said, there's more of a reason for her to fall in love with Lantis here in the OVA
やはり誰かがこの因果を断ち切らねば。
than there ever was in the second season of the show. If all the people vanished,
ヒカルさんは私たちのために
why did you decide to walk all the way over to Lex, which seems to be a restaurant of some sort?
私にヒカルさんのようなことが戦うことが。モコナさん。モコナさんに困り顔は似合いませんわよ。何か用
Wonder
事
if
でも。
Chimera is going to show up in this. The little fairy seemed well out of place even in the second season of the show.
この声は。
Just pretend that was Primera. I guess this answers the questions. Why did they go to Lex, which seems to be a restaurant, to eat food?
消える瞬間までみんな何が起きたか気づかなかったんだろうな。
That or that's just the food that was on the tables for the people that vanished.
クレフ、あなたに聞きたいことがいっぱいあるのよ。なのにあれからずっと眠っているなんて。
I guess this is where they're gonna pay off Umi's possible relationship to Clef.
電車？
It's gonna be empty. It was a train that was running when everyone
私たちの
vanished.
他には人がいないはずなのに。海さん、どうかなさったんですか？ププププふう、ミオなの。電車が走ってたのよ。今。ゆりかもめをご存知ないんですか？ゆりかもめ？コンピューターが運行を管理している無人電車ですわ。電気は無事のようです。
In a dead world, only the automated will survive.
何よ、驚かせて。
It is called Lex.
空が悲鳴を。
Otherwise called Lightning.
ヒカルさん、あなたもこれを感じてたんですね。私たちの世界の痛みを。どうしたの？いいえ。
I wonder if this is gonna be like the series where every character had their own specific episode to get powers. Sabway.
安心してください。
I didn't know they had Sabway in Japan.
出してきましたから。ありがとう。
I guess technically they have all the fast food brands, including the made-up ones like Sabway.
この手袋。まさか、なんであなたまでが忘れたの？ヒカルがどうなったのかを。分かってます。
Yeah, but literally they're gonna destroy the planet, and you still exist on the planet.
それはだからって。フーって昔からそうだった。ミオに気を使いすぎて。前にも言ったじゃない。そんなんだから私やヒカルと友達になる前は。ごめん、もういい。
I mean, also, she's got a fencing tournament next week.
少し寝るわ。海さん。ただこれだけは約束して。勝手に消えたりしないって。これからのことはクレフが起きてから考えましょう。やっぱり海さんは私を止めた。おそらくそれはあのことを告げたとしても変わらない。そうでしたわ。私に必要だったのはこの一歩を踏み出す勇気。海さん、あの日あなたがそれを教えてくれたんですよね。
I really feel like they are gonna play off the Clef relations.
起きてたの。
先ほどから意識だけはな。
みんな聞いてたのね。
He does seem a lot older than in the
今まで
show.
はこんなになるなんてなかった。ヒカルもフーもみんなオーブのせいで。フーは争うことなんてできる子じゃない。悩んでたはずなのに。
お前たち3人はどこかみんな欠けているのだ。
欠けている？
おそらくフーはそれに気づいたのだろう。だからしまった。フーは緑のオーブを。
どうしたのクレフ？
緑のオーブは真実を見透かす。すべてをフーが知ったとしたら。
What does that mean? Discover the truth. Does it give her knowledge, or
遅かったか。
do people have to tell her the truth?
フーがあれに。クレフ。
オーブを持たぬお前を今行かせるわけには。
I mean, I'm not great at biology, but don't only women have ovums?
クレフさん、海さんをよろしくお願いし
Or
ま
is
す。
that just an egg thing?
鋼鉄の蛇か。あんな奇妙なもので僕らから逃げられるとでも思ってるのかな。
違うな。アスコット、クレフの監視を頼めるか。あいつは俺が追う。
監視？
やぶから化け物を突き出すなんて役目は俺一人で十分だ。
I'm gonna assume this is where he meets her. Swear that he has the bugs and Ascot doesn't. I'm assuming this is where he meets her and he's gonna fall in love again. This is gonna be weird if these two do not fall in love.
私を試すために。
I don't know in what Rayearth story you can have Firo and
それ
Umi.
は我との契約の証だ。
Sorry, I meant Fu.
でも
Umi and Fu
私には
meet
光
each
さん
other
の
and not fall in
勇気や
love.
力はありません。セフィーロと戦うのでしたらもっとふさわしい方がいたはずです。
我の力は人知を超えた運命に抗うもの。
抗う。これは
So these people actually like dying?
まさか町の。
命ある者は必ず死と滅びを
I thought they were supposed to be
迎え
phased out for their own
異
protection.
界の魔法
Ooh,
とて
that's not
その
great.
運命を止めることはできぬ。
ではみんなは
少女よ、我が眠る地を訪れるがよい。汝が心の殻を破りさえすれば我のもとに通じる道は開かれる。まずは一歩。
Why are they gonna do this every episode? 3 girls, 3,
全ては汝次第だ。
Whatever you call this, because last time it was like finding the mechs and then proving you're worthy.
行け。そして俺を試練へと導くんだ。やはり期待に応えてくれたか。
オーブが。
そんなものに隠れてないでさっさと出てきたらどうだ。
Well, maybe because you control bugs, and that's just fucking creepy.
あの人が私たちの敵。
What is this based on, by the way? Like, was the show more like...
これが戦い。
Was the show more like the manga, or was this more like the manga? Because they're so different from one another, I can't see where one comes from the other.
死ぬ。私が。そんな。じゃあ消えた人たちのことを知ってフーは。
私の責任だ。お前たちにいらぬ負担を背負わすまいと考えたために。誰かが結界を。
何？どうしたの？
I mean, it has to be Ascot, right? But what is Ascot's power? If Firo's got the monsters,
何なのこの泡。
Ascot's power is bubbles. He truly is still a kid.
やっぱり消しちゃう方が簡単さ。フェリオ、こんな連中のどこが化け物なのさ。
Oh, but he's also got a little monster creature on his shoulder. But his power is bubbles? acid bubbles.
姉上、あなたが選んだ聖獣使いたちは皆よく働いております。あなたの願いに背く者など我が民の中には一人たりともおりません。
Again, is he supposed to be the guy who was like the pet? Well, looks like Alcyone still suffers the failure the same way she did in the first season.
まるで自分の体じゃないみたいだ。ねえ、どうしたのよ、あの転校生。それがバカみたい。
Sorry, no, that was Eagle. Sorry, the changes in this are so confusing to me. Characters and who they're associated with.
ずっと前の北海道から転校してきたばかりの私だ。ああして立ってれば誰かが手を差し伸べてくれると思ってるのね。誰がそんなこと。自分の傘を貸したあの子が悪いんじゃない。
Oh, is this that thing in Japanese anime where people unreasonably hate people with red hair?
私そんなつもりじゃ。
Like Ichigo in Bleach, for example.
なんで海ちゃんやふーちゃんまでそんな辛そうな顔を。バカね、勝手すぎるわ。違ったら
I doubt it, but I wonder if Nova is going to show up in this. I doubt. I was going to say, I doubt it, but characters from Season 2 have already been showing up.
ダメだったのか。聖獣か。レクサス、私の声に応えて、私に大地と炎の力を。どうしたんだ、レクサス。なぜだ。
I mean, in Season 1, you had to go through some pretty brutal shit to take the power. Oh, that's Lantis's dog, not Lexus, huh?
そのマント。あなたが私を助けてくれたんですか。
なぜレクサスを目覚めさせた。
Oh, okay, no. He was just walking with Lexus. Never mind.
あなたの世界が地球を滅ぼそうとしたから。
だからその身を犠牲にしてでもマシンの力でこの地を守りたかった。そういうことか。すべてはお前のおごりが招いたこと。お前はただ伝説の力に翻弄されただけだ。
嘘だ。そんなことを。私は選ばれたんだ。みんなを、海ちゃんやふーちゃんを。
I mean, how would you know you weren't being tricked until you heard him explaining what the trick would be?
ここは魔法。
お前が本当に選ばれたものであるなら、こんな迷宮などすぐに抜け出せるはず。今の己を悟れ。そして己の真実の姿を探してみるんだな。
そんなお願いだ。すぐに出して。行かないといけないんだ。じゃないと海ちゃんが、ふーちゃんが。
You know, I don't think I'm going to be learning that much from this episode. Or I will be learning exactly as much as I did last time.
私は逃げた。結局私は何もできなかった。ここは私の家のそばまで。
I mean, what good does that do you? Do you have a magic weapon at your house?
もたもたしてるとお前たちの同胞が死に絶えちまうっていうのに。やめとけ。お前に俺と戦うことなんかできやしね。
Conceivably, what is he looking at? He looks straight ahead, but she's well on the ground.
こっちもそれなりに覚悟していたんだぜ。なのに、お前は自分に与えられた運命から逃げた。しかも恐怖からな。
そ
震えてるじゃないか。体は正直だな。なあ、お前にオーブを与えた聖獣はどこに眠っているんだ？教えれば俺がお前を運命から解き放ってやる。あんな奴がいるから戦わなければならないんだ。
それは違います。あなたたちが現れたりしなければ、私たちは平穏な。
He doesn't appear to have a sword in this version, right? Not like a sword fighter at all. So why does he have the sword scars across his face as though he got in a lot of sword fights? It's like they just used his old art style without considering how the character got them.
さて、どこに現れると思う？あっちか。
How did they get out? Okay, never mind. At least that it's answered.
まさか魔法を使ったからなの？
ハンズならこれもこの地の者たちを時空の狭間などに封じたまつ。それにもう私の役割は終わった。あとはお前たちが。
そんなこと。だって私はまだオーブすらもらってないのに。
絆を信じるのだ。
Yet, because we know in this show, they will.
友になったのかを。
私たちが。
何夢みたいなこと言ってるんだい？もうこれでゲームは終わりだよ。
Somehow, I don't think Ascot is gonna fall in love with Umi again. Oh, it almost even sounds like Godzilla sounds. Yeah, bye, Clef. Hope he turned to stone before he got hit by that.
まさかクレフが。そんな嘘よね。どうしてなの？光る、それにクレフまでな。なんでみんな私を残して。
生き残るから辛いのさ。素直に消えればいいんだよ。
Oh, what a dick, Ascot. You know, I'm actually wondering if Pressia is going to make an appearance.
どうしてこんなことをするんです？
決まってるだろう。いずれ聖獣が眠る場所にたどり着く。奴をあぶり出すのさ。
ならばこのオーブを持つ私を。
言ったろ、戦えない奴をなぶり殺しにする趣味はねえって。
Even though you kind of literally just did, because you control that thing and it hit her. Fira was a real dick in this version too.
私の思い出が。
命ある者は必ず死と滅びを迎える。異界の魔法とてその運命を止めることはできぬ。
どんなに踏みにじられてもこの町を逃げることが許されない。
我の力は人知を超えた運命に抗うもの。
なのに動ける私が抗うこと拒んでいた。
If Clef is dead, how are those people gonna come back from the other dimension? I think those people might be trapped in another dimension forever.
傷つけたこともありません。でもこの現実を、こんな運命を認めるわけにはいきません。
やる気になりやがったな。
ウィンダー、どこにいるのですか？どこで私を。
So why did Wyndham get to keep its name, but Rayearth got changed?
あれは。 子供が私たちを。
信じられないって顔だね。けどこれが現実さ。子供でも大人でも力のないものは踏みにじられる。そして僕はお前みたいな弱いやつが大嫌いなんだ。
Come on, we're not supposed to see Ascot's eyes. It's weird.
どうする？もう誰もお前を守ってなんかくれないよ。
Honestly, it's fucking Ascot. Just kick him. He'll go flying. It's like a football.
逃げられるもんか。
嫌よ、こんなところでたった一人で死ぬなんて。なんで私が。
一人が怖いか。そうだったな。常に汝を理解しようとする仲間がいたからこそ、汝は虚栄を取り繕うことができただけ。
誰なの？
今こそ我に汝の真の心をさらせ。
私の。
思い起こせ。なぜお前たちが共になったのか。
私たち。
Because it was raining one day?
傘忘れちゃったんだ。確かあなたも駅の方に帰るんでしょ。3人で帰りましょうね。でもあれはフーが。そうなんだ。私だって直接ヒカルに声をかける勇気は。
They're really trying real hard to make those skirts go a little bit higher than they should.
もうダメ。ブブー、モコナ。ブー。
I also appreciate that every time they've been like, prove to me this thing, they've instantly gone, no, but that wasn't me, or I did this the wrong way. And they're like, here's power anyway. Like, I don't get it. I mean, if they were more...
ついに我の声が届いたようだな。
I like the design. That's pretty cool.
我が名はセレス。
セレス。
If they were trying to push the idea that you could be strong without even knowing it, that would be great if they like indicated towards that. Turns out he wasn't actually being donning the creature, he was being absorbed by the acid foam. Water bullet. Toyodome. This is somebody's nightmare. Not for nothing, but I thought this place is supposed to be clean.
これが奴の結界の力か。中がダメなら外から行くまでだ。
Seriously, this place is filled with overflowing trash cans. Must have been like in the middle of a game when everyone vanished, because I can't imagine this place being this dirty. Also, I guess Wyndham is the most Japanese of all of the room gods. He lives in a baseball stadium. It's not the question she asked you.
汝の願いを今一度汝の心を我に
大切な人を私のおごりで失いたくない。みんなの重荷にならないための自分を素直に見つめられる力が。
Again, she never really proved herself in the first place. He asked her to prove herself, and she's like remembering what Fu did. Ascot, language? You're a kid. Not for nothing, but Windham is gonna look fucking stupid as a combined thing. Because it looks really stupid now. I'm sorry. I mean, Celeste looks a little dumb too, but at least it's a dragon head. Wait, don't tell me Ascot has a thing for Eagle in this one. Is that bloody arm? Jesus Christ.
私とて姫様を愛するセフィーロの民。この命など惜しくはありません。
では、あなたもこの者たちに続きなさい。
これは。
あなたは私たちと夢を見る機会が与えられたのに。残念です。
God damn it. My girl ever gonna win? God damn, look at that arm hanging off there. Ugh. She better turn out to not be dead and come back in the end to, like, strike somebody down. Halcyon needs a win somewhere. Sorry, Fu, your question should be, why are you naked? Yeah, Furia, what, you thought I was going to take out a Godzilla monster on foot? No, seriously, why are you naked? Okay, not as dumb as I thought it would look, so bonus points there. I honestly have no idea how I'm going to do this, by the way, on character ranking, because the OVA and the show are so completely different. Well, it's the rebels. Yeah, maybe you wore some armor. I don't remember Hikaru being naked, but I wasn't paying that much attention, I guess.
どうすればここから出られるんだ。
Legit, if the idea is you knowing yourself to get out of there, somebody else telling you how to get out is a cheat.
ふーちゃんだ。ふーちゃんが戦っている。
あのマシンが友であることを感じ取ったか。ならばお前たちの戦いが無意味なことか、意味があることなのか、それを見定めるがいい。あの者とそしてもう一人の友の戦いを通じてな。
Yeah, the difficulty in giving a fighting mech to somebody who literally said, I never made anybody uncomfortable, and I've never fought with anybody ever.
どうやら今まで自分より強い敵と戦ったことがないみたいね。なんだと？かわいそうな子ね、あなたって。子供のくせにそんな力を授かったから誰もあなたを叱ることもできない。だから黙れ。僕はセフィーロで一番強いんだ。フェリオや
Doubt it.
アルシオーネだって僕の前じゃ。
Doubt that too, actually.
あの猫のおばさん。そうさ、あいつは二度もお前の仲間を仕留め損なった。ちょっと待って、それってヒカルのこと？じゃあヒカルはまだ無事なのね。なんだ？
我は激流。汝の激しく高ぶる心を流れに込めよ。
Sorry, that was the energy I'm used to hearing Voltace 5 shouted out in. I can imagine that voice shouting out. Sorry, it's matched it so equally in my head that I couldn't get over it.
これで終わりだ。恨むんならウィンダムと運命を共にしちまったことを恨めよな。
なぜですか？
Why?
なぜそこまでウィン
Why?
命乞いか？見苦しいぞ。
ですが、あなたは
Never once while watching the show did I want to see this.
やめないか。
私は自分の運命と戦うと誓いました。でもその源が何であるかがどうしてもわからないんです。
強いて言えば、ある人の願いを叶えるため、そんなところだ。
願い。
Yeah, Princess Emerald, whose goal in this is beyond my imagining.
そうでしたわ。ヒカルさんに会うまではまだ死ぬわけにはいかない。
Certainly somebody was watching the first 2 seasons of Magic Knight Rayearth and thinking, you know, what was missing? Not enough naked Magic Knights.
だから私たちは友達だったんだ。
There's just an element of this that occurs to me that season 1 and season 2 of the show were about them getting more and more stuff added to their outfit. Oh, right to the face. It's like Full Metal Alchemist this morning.
私が。でも私があの人。
Did you? The idea that Fu would kill Firo is fucking insane.
言えば、ある人の願いを叶えるため、そんなところだ。
ではこの声が。
Alcyone, Clef, Firo, dead? What the fucking writers of the OVA thinking? Why? Who was watching the show and wanted this?
このさっき、違う、さっきまでのアスコットじゃない。
Is Eagle literally an eagle now? What's going on? Alright, this might be the best, second best guitar in the series? I don't know, this is really weird. Like I was saying before, in the show, the entire journey kept adding material to their outfits. The more powerful they got, the more intricate the outfit became. They took their clothes off as soon as they possibly could here in the OVA. Like, what the hell is going on? And then suggestively posed them with blood on them? Like, what the hell? Also, by the way, blood all over the fucking place. Not a single cut anywhere. Just why? I don't want that. These are school kids. These are like, I don't know how old, but certainly not legal. Not that I would care if they were. It's inappropriate. I don't want it. And it doesn't feel like it fit for the show either. And I know this isn't the show, but who is writing this? Like, did they like find people who had no idea what Magic Knight Rayearth was and gave them like a list of character names and like descriptive word traits? So far, what's happened, right? Boo has killed Furo, who in the TV show was her love interest, for 2 seasons. Umi is fighting Ascot, who like was infatuated with her in the show. Now, clearly none of that's happening here, because they don't have the time to develop him into an adult, or whatever he became. Clef is dead, but then again, Clef was like out of it for the whole first season anyway. I guess it's as good as him turning into stone, in which case Clef will come back later. But it didn't seem like they're making any of those surprise turns. I mean, Lantis is the closest person to his original form, I guess. They did like a full 360 on Umi, really. Umi was like the most confident one of them, I feel like, in the first season. And now, she is so unconfident that she can't hand an umbrella to Hikaru when it's raining. And in fact, that's how they became friends. She was standing behind Fu when Fu handed an umbrella to Hikaru. I don't know. I think I'm glad that I watched the show before this. The third OVA is gonna really have to pull out some stops here. Like, I feel like they said, how do we make Magic Knight Rayearth a little bit more adult? And someone said, naked people is more adult, right? Sorry, I'm about to listen to John Lennon? No, okay. Oh, I guess that's it. Alright, man. I liked the element of Ascot's acid bubble attack, dissolving in a whole building. That was pretty cool. Them showing Umi all of the people who would be dying, or are dying, I guess, even in the other dimension, was pretty effective. Especially, they did it kind of out of order for me. They showed a bunch of people, and then they showed like a mother and her daughter, and then they like poof, and they die too, right? And then they just go back to a bunch of regular people. I feel like that duo was the more impactful one, and they should have either started with that or ended with it. But that was pretty impactful. The rest of it, though, Like, again, they gave Umi the power when she said, I can't do anything. Power. It felt like they should have either had her power through and show, like, oh no, actually, I really helped here, or pushed the idea that people who think they don't do anything are actually doing something for somebody else. Like, maybe the idea is that Fu wouldn't have been able to help Hikaru when it was raining without Umi backing her up in the first place. Like, she gave her the strength, and then gave her the strength to then give Hikaru the strength, and that's like the internal bond friendship forming. But they don't indicate anything like that. Like, for all I know, Hikaru is the only one with any strength because she's the one who initiates everything. And then she's the one not present here because she's trapped with... I guess Atlantis helped her, but then put her in a mind prison for no reason. I mean, I guess that was really the story of Season 1 of Magic Knight Rayearth, of the girls finding themselves so that then they would have the energy and the self-confidence and whatnot to go out and fight the final fight. God, Alcyone always gets done dirty. Except this time, if you saw her hand, I guess it would be her right hand technically, all bloody where the ropes were around it, and then like black and hanging off, as though, I guess, all the blood flow and it's like rotting off or something. But I guess she's dead now, so it doesn't matter. No comeback for Alcyone in the OVA. Still no fucking idea. Like they're constantly saying we're doing this for somebody like greater than ourselves. Sorry, I might be mixing Gurren Lagann in my head now. But they're doing it for somebody, and it's clearly Emerald. But what's Emerald's goal here? Like, Princess Emerald in the show was this figure that we're trying to save. We're trying to rescue. She's in distress. She's also very important for Sephiroth. And it feels like Sephiroth is the villain here. And the people of Sephiroth, I mean, unless the people are being killed in order to aid the main bad guy, that doesn't feel like the case either. Like, it seems like Princess Emerald wants whoever that guy is in the white outfit. And, I mean, everything's just so changed so much. I wouldn't be surprised that the person they're doing this for is Zagato. And Princess Emerald has nothing to do with this. She's just someone who's in love with Zagato. It doesn't make any sense to me. They're really going to have to answer some questions by OVA 3 to make this make sense. And I know I entered into OVA 2 saying they really need to answer some questions to make this make sense, and I don't feel like they answered anything. I don't know how you can be a fan of the show and the OVAs at the same time right now. I don't know. I'm very confused, I'm lost, and I need the show to make sense. Like I said, though, the only other thing coming to me is I guess I'm going to have to make a combined ranking thing if I'm going to rank the characters of Magic Knight Rayearth. Like, this is Hikaru from Hikaru parentheses TV, and then Hikaru parentheses OVA. Because they are genuinely different people. And I don't mean, like, specifically Hikaru. I mean everyone. They don't even have the same mannerisms. The fact that Ascot keeps looking up and exposing his eyes, that's not even the same animation style anymore. The fact you got him as short and a kid, that's basically all you got. Not even the same. He gets on Firu for having a contract with the monsters. He gets on Firu for a contract with monsters. You mean monsters, the best friends Ascot has, and gets sad for when they die? What the fuck? Anyway, this has been OVA number 2. We got one left, and until they do something different with Magic Knight Rayearth, the thing that they're working on, that's gonna be it. Of course, we do have another Fail Fisher. I forgot what I called them. When I did the poll, and I called it Fail Fisher Rundown, Fail Fisher, I can't remember what I said. Anyway, there's another Fail Fisher show after we're done Magic Knight Rayearth. So, keep tuned for that as well for when we're done this. But otherwise, we're done with this episode. So once again, I've been Theta. This has been Stoneface Reactions, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
今日は誰だ今日は海さんみんな当たったかなまたね
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?